So what are the advantages of booking 2 photographers and 2 videographers? So the basic principle goes for the same whether it's 2 photographers, 2 videographers. I will just kind of speak, if I'm talking one, you know it relates to the other. Obviously there's advantages to booking 2. You know, you're going to get twice the footage, twice the photos, be 2 places at one time. But before I go through the advantages, I would say 70% of our films and photos are just done with one. We're professionals, this is what we do. So I don't want you to think that by only booking one, that you are not going to get a top-notch quality service and photos and film. So let's put that straight. See, there's a lot of more budget photographers, videographers, it's all about, you know, oh, there's two of them, yeah, but there's 2, but are they 2 professionals? Are they a professional or a guy who does a few photos and he's got his mate who's a part-time photographer coming to do some other photos? Is 2 going to be better than 1 then? I would say not. But obviously there are weddings that you need 2 photographers, you need 2 videographers to get things covered, yeah? And sometimes if you've got the budget, you're always going to get more with 2, aren't you? You're always going to get that extra. So if you've got the budget, yeah, go for it. But it's just, once again, just don't think, you know, with just booking 1 that you're not going to get a top-notch service, but with us, because you are. So firstly, you can be in 2 places at the same time. A lot of the weddings we do are in one venue. So let's say Leeds Priory, we're in Leeds Priory, we're there all day. Say the guys are getting ready, they'll get ready in the granary and the girls are getting ready upstairs. So we can flip to both, one photographer, videographer can get both. But obviously some weddings where it's a church wedding, your groom's getting ready somewhere, bride's getting ready somewhere. Now a lot of weddings we do, it's more about the bride in the morning, the guy's not like that fast, and we'll catch up with the guy, you know, when we get to the church or the venue, get a few shots of him there. But obviously if you do want prep of the groom and it's in a totally different place, then that's when you're going to need a second photographer, videographer. So now you've booked 2, okay? So the good thing is it does make our lives a hell of a lot easier. Me as the photographer, even when I'm on my own, I want to get everything, right? So I'm running around like a blue ass fly, right? Excuse my French. So I want to get everything. I'm on my own, but you know, there's obviously so much I can get. But when you've got the second photographer and you're working as a team, then you know, oh, I can be with the bride. I know they're doing that. You know, I can be over part of the ceremony. Speeches, you've got different angles of people catching. You are going to get twice as much as everything. So that is the main advantage. If you've got a multiple venue wedding, that's when sometimes you want to consider the second man. When it comes to videography, this is when, again, as a photographer, it's very easy for me to be in one room 1 minute, fly outside, be in another room, I can be everywhere. Right, with video, it's a little bit more testing for the video guys. When it comes to the ceremony that you see, they need half an hour before the ceremony to go and set up. They're going to set up a couple of cameras, tripods, they've got mic, anyone that's speaking and things like that. So when they're doing that, they can't be at the last, which is sometimes an important part, the last bit of the bride, and you want to catch dad reveal and things like that. You know, when we're working on our own, we normally capture that, but it just makes it a little bit harder. So when you've got 2 video guys, even if you're in the one venue, one guy can go and set up for the ceremony and then the other one can be with the bride and everything right till the last moment, get her coming down and things like that. So that's when it really sort of does, you know, help us out. And as I say, you're always going to get twice the footage. So when it comes to making the highlight film, your wedding highlight film, it's a lot, you know, we've got more to pull from to pull those gorgeous little priceless gems of a moment. So in summary, it is basically booking 2 is going to make our life easier, right? Because we can be in 2 places at once. You're going to get extra footage, you're going to get extra photos, okay? And actually for the money we charge for it, we only actually charge for the extra guy, as in what he charges his day rate. So the actual editing, we don't charge extra for the photo editing and stuff like that. So where you would say pay £1,500, £1,600 for one photographer, you're for an extra 550 quid, I think it is, you're getting double, okay? So value for money, it's very good. But rewinding to my first point, is this is what we do, and we're good at what we do. You're in one venue, one is normally perfectly fine. But if you've got the budget, or if you're multiple venues, then I would say, you know, the things you're going to spend your money on at a wedding isn't a bad option, let's put it that way. Don't forget to catch the whole series of frequently asked questions. Subscribe to the YouTube channel. You'll also see loads of our latest films coming out on there, so you keep up to date with what we're doing. Thanks for watching. You have a wonderful and blessed day.